Hey there, card sharpers. So recently I had to travel to the desert to shoot a music video and also shoot a casino expo video for a new table game. But during my travels I had a chance to hang out with a buddy of mine. Let's see if you recognize him. I think you might. Let's take a look at this clip.
Cardsharp.com.
Hey guys, Houston Curtis here with Card Sharp. I have snuck into Jason England's house. I'm gonna steal some of his stuff. I think I saw a first edition of, oh yeah, Expert at the Card Table. What could I get my hands on? I wonder when he's gonna be home.
Right about now.
Damn it, foiled again.
Yep.
How you
Foiled
doing,
again. I'm doing well. Good to see you.
All right, see you later, guys.
Hi, guys.
We're gonna talk shop. So, Jason, thank you so much for a great hang. It was great to see you. In honor of Jason, he's known for many moves, but one of them is the Macmillan Switch, which he made famous in the movie Shade. It's a one-hand turnover switch. So I'll demonstrate that move, and if you want to learn it, you can go over to Theory 11 and download his tutorial. And I'll also share with you maybe a couple of my favorite card switches with some tutorials for those. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
Cardsharp.com.
So the Macmillan Switch is also called the one-hand turnover switch for obvious reasons. I don't do this, nearly as well as Jason does. But if you want to learn it, get his download. It's a great little technique. And if you want to see this move executed in a really cool way, make sure to check out the movie Shade. All right, now let's get into a couple of my favorite card switches. The 2-card Hold'em switch out. You are sitting here playing with your garbage King 6, and flop comes out. You hate it, but wait a minute, you might have a little backup plan ready. All right, so by the river, you're gonna take one more look at those cards, lay them down, and wouldn't you know it, they have turned into aces, and you mop up another big pot. All right, so here's how this switch works. You go between, you're using the classic Gambler's Cop and the Tenkai Palm. You want to practice this move, just going Tenkai to Gambler's Cop, right? So the cards are literally in that crease of the palm there with the thumb, okay? These are the professional poker size cards, not the standard poker size cards. I tend to use these because that's what I use in live games, but you practice with either or, okay? It's actually a little easier to do with the bigger cards as far as the turn. So you can keep this left hand anywhere on the table. Go from having it off the table, you can move your hands. This is what's beautiful about it. All right? You can literally toss these cards into that hand and even turn them over with the same hand if you have enough confidence. When you first start out, keep the left hand glued to the table, okay? You're in the Tenkai Palm, okay? You bring your 2 switch out cards up to the left hand, and now you go from Tenkai to Gambler's Cop, and literally keep that hand glued to the table. And you set these cards right in there. This makes it impossible to see anything from any angle, okay? So again, keep that hand glued. Now you're going to come over and you're going to palm these top 2 cards like so. As you do, you're pulling back with running the fingers over the 2 cards that were in the Gambler's Cop, and then you lay down your hand. The beginner's way to do this, again, is keep your hand glued to the table and then put the hand with the holdout behind your left elbow, all right, as you lay down the winner. Now, once you get more comfortable with the action, you can have this hand, all over the place, and you just toss those cards in there when you're ready and throw them down. Pay me my money, bitches. All right, so that's my Hold'em switch out, and here's another Hold'em switch out, version 2. Here's what's great about this in actual live play. Let's just say you've got a pair of aces that you're holding out, and you don't know when you're going to use them. Okay, and the flop comes out, and it might come out King 6 5, 5 ace, and puts a flush on the board. Well, you want to play those aces because now you have full boat, and you basically have the nuts. So my point is, you can switch these out at any time. And here's how the switch out works. You're looking at your cards, and you're just coming in to give them kind of a once over. Now at this point, you can lay them down back on the table, okay? And the hand doesn't have to be done yet, but the cards are switched out and ready to go. All right. So let's look at that again. You can literally do this on the fly on the river as well. So guy says, I'm all in. You look down. I call, and you toss down your aces. Okay, and you just did the switch out right then and there. All right. So here's what's happening. What it looks like is that you are simply doing this and laying your hand down, which poker players do all the time. They're always doing this kind of shit, and back and forth, unprotecting their hands, stuff like that. So that's what it looks like you're doing. And laying them down. Okay?
Always remember uniformity in action.
It applies everywhere. Okay? Especially in these little nuances at the card table. He really, really knew what he was talking about. And I'm assuming you know who I'm talking about. Okay. And if you don't, maybe you shouldn't be watching this video. Okay. Let's go through it again. We got our aces. We're in the classic palm. And as we come in, we're literally pushing those cards into the left palm and then laying down the winner. Just like a swipe. Okay? All right. So you're literally coming in and swiping those cards into that palm just like that. Okay? Looking at them. But even from that angle right there, you can't see it. That's what's so great about this. Here's the cards. You could be heads up. You could have a full table. It doesn't matter. You're really protected with this move. So there's two of my favorite card switches, and I hope you guys like them. Leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Thanks again to Jason for the great hang, and hopefully, Jason, you and I will be working on some stuff soon. And make sure to go over to Theory 11 and download the Macmillan Switch if you want to learn that, because he teaches it really well. And until next time, guys, I have one very important thing I wanted to tell you. Oh yeah. Stay sharp. Stay card sharp.
Cardsharp.com.
I feel like one of those news anchor guys. Dun, 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 dun. This just in, Doug Henning has been found alive in Antarctica.